Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and beautiful today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope bears her soul to Thomas as Wyatt and RJ convince Liam to fight for his marriage. Moment on the bold and the beautiful RJ and Wyatt push Liam to follow his heart. Sheila laments what might have been, and Hope bears her soul to Thomas. At Thomas's place, he and Hope make love in the bedroom, looking into each other's eyes, and they kiss passionately. Subsequently, Hope cachinations that she has to admit she studied about this moment further than she should have. What it would be like to have you hold me, touch me. Her imagination was indeed close to the real thing. Thomas smiles and Hope kisses him. They snuggle and peer into each other's eyes. At Spencer, Wyatt warns Liam not to take Hope and his family for granted. She hurt him, but he still loves her. He vows Liam will lament it if he doesn't. Wyatt points out Hope has forgiven him in the history. Liam argues that it was Thomas. She let him put his hands each over. No, it was worse than that. She had her hands each over him. Wyatt tells his family he's got to let that go. RG walks by and tells Liam that he just came from talking to Hope, who's devastated. He implores Liam, "You've got to take her back." At the jail, Sheila thanks Deacon for coming to see him. It means so important that he came to visit. She tries to keep her head over, but she's lonely. It's nice to know she hasn't been forgotten. Deacon croons, "You're indelible." Sheila is glad to be flashed back by someone who has good recollections. "I miss you a lot." Cleric regales Sheila with a funny story about an offer that took place at the eatery. Sheila is happy for him. "I'm so happy to see that you are thriving. No bone deserves to be happy further than you. I just wish I was there to partake it with you." Cleric tells Sheila she still looks good. She fusses with her hair and laments that it really sucks that she's wedged in there. He's sorry. Sheila reiterates how important it means that he came to see her and cares about her. Deacon says he'll always watch about her against all reason and his better judgment. Sheila muses, "Who knows, right? What might have happened if I hadn't meddled up?" Cleric nods, "Yeah, I know." At Spencer, RG acknowledges how hurt Liam must have been seeing Hope kiss Thomas in front of the Coliseum, but she's ready to do anything to fix this. "You have to fight for your marriage." Wyatt agrees. RG insists that Hope loves only Liam. They've gone through worse than this, and they got through it because they stuck together. If he leaves her now, it'll destroy her. Don't walk down over one mistake. At Thomas's place, Hope tells him that having passions for him scarified her. She didn't understand, so she criticized work, stress, her mama, and her history. Thomas asks, "Do you feel like you were making a mistake?" Hope considers this and replies, "I suppose that I hurt Liam and I detest that I hurt my family, but how can this be a mistake when what we participated feels so right? It's just like when they work together. He knows what she wants before she does." Thomas says every piece was inspired by her. Hope declares this can't be wrong. This has to be right. They kiss tenderly. Thomas studies Hope's eyes. At the jail, Cleric reiterates that he'll always watch about Sheila. She promises she'll no way mess anything over for him, and she's presumably stuck in that hole for the rest of her life. She just can't help wonder what might have been. She really wishes she could have his arms around her again. At Thomas's place, he still feels like the bad Joe. Hope tells him to stop. She knows who he's, and that's not him presently. He's loving, devoted, and honest. She's always been spooked to act on impulse. But this Thomas agrees. Occasionally, you just can't see what's right in front of you. Hope sees him. He's gentle, intuitive, and creative. Thomas tells her, "You have no idea what that means to me." Hope sees commodity differently. "You were faithful. You had said that since the morning." She chokes up, "And you have no idea how important that means. You'll know I know." Thomas holds her in his grasp. At Spencer, Wyatt tells RJ he's a good family and tells his own family, "You can do this, Liam. It'll be a lot of work, but Hope is worth it." RG believes she deserves an alternate chance. Wyatt is sure Liam will lament it if he doesn't try. Go to Hope now before it's too late. At Thomas's place, Hope feels like she can tell him anything and he won't judge her. Thomas is surprised she didn't feel that way with Liam. He regrets bringing him up, but Hope simply says her relationship with Liam is complicated. Being with someone whose passions are divided between two women is hard. He loves her, but he also loves Steffi. Indeed, he's given into temptation a time or two. She's forgiven it, but she hasn't forgotten. Perhaps it was too important. She wanted to know what it would be like to be with someone where she came first, where I was the only one. And when I am with you, Thomas, you make me feel like I'm the only woman in the world. He makes her feel asked, admired, loved, insinuated himself into overgrown folks' business. Wyatt Spencer no doubt appreciated the help he was getting absolutely nowhere with his family. In the bold and the beautiful recap for July 11, 2023, RG rushes to Liam's side and pleads his family's case. If only he hadn't. In addition, Hope makes it clear where her precedences lie, and Cleric delights Sheila with concave words. Now let's dig a little deeper into what exactly happened. A alternate opinion at Spencer Publications, Wyatt continued as he'd been going on trying desperately to move Liam to return to his woman. Is he really prepared to blow up his marriage, not to mention his family, over one little kiss that Hope had with Thomas? Over one little oops? But it's not just an oops, bellowed Liam. It's Thomas. Thomas. The one man that Hope knew would ruin their marriage. He'll no way be suitable to get the image of the two out of his head. Thomas, nope, stay, make that Hope with her arms around Thomas, pulling him in for a smooch. Enter RG, who had come to do much the same as Wyatt. He'd just left Hope, and she was in shreds. She's so sorry for what she's done, and she so wants Liam back. She loves him, and RG go that Liam still loved Hope too. RG also reminded Liam that he and Hope had been through so important together effects much worse, and that they had always gotten through it together. He supplicated his family-in-law not to walk down just because his woman made one mistake. Liam didn't feel much moved. Over at Thomas's new residence, he and Hope lulled in their togetherness. Ultimately, the giant in the room was broached, vidless at Liam, and whether or not Hope feels like she's made a mistake, she veritably much does not. She abominated that she hurt Liam. She abominated that she hurt her family. Really, she does. But how can she and Thomas be a mistake when what they participated feels so right? And either she was tired of being with a man that she had to forgive time and time again, who let her down, a man whose commitment would be ever divided, a man who also harbored a magnet to his partner. For formerly in her life, Hope wanted to be with a man who put her first and who didn't make her feel like she was contending for his affection. And that man was Thomas. Utmost clearly. Love and lockup. Down at the original lockup, Cleric granted Sheila that she looked good. Dan Oak, all effects considered. Rather than talk about her current address, it sucks. It really sucks. The two talked about everything purely. They talked about a wild and wacky offer that took place at the eatery and about the sweet might have been. If only Sheila hadn't meddled up so. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.